188 Australian cattle dogs and obedience trials, demonstrating their skills and training. This video delves into the extraordinary capabilities of Australian cattle dogs when it comes to obedience trials. These trials serve as a platform to demonstrate the impressive skills possessed by these dogs, as well as the extensive training required to attain such exceptional levels of obedience. History of Australian cattle dogs. The history of Australian cattle dogs can be traced back to the 19th century in Australia. These dogs were specifically bred for herding cattle in the harsh and rugged Australian outback. Their development can be attributed to the need for a hardworking and resilient dog that could withstand the demanding conditions of herding cattle in the Australian bush. The breed's origins can be traced back to the early settlers in Australia, who needed a dog that was capable of herding and controlling large herds of cattle in the vast and unforgiving terrain. To create the Australian cattle dog, various breeds were crossed, including the Collie, Dingo, and Dalmatian. The result was a versatile and intelligent working dog with exceptional herding abilities. Australian cattle dogs quickly gained popularity among cattle ranchers and farmers due to their exceptional work ethic and ability to handle livestock. Their natural instincts, agility, and endurance made them invaluable assets in the cattle industry. These dogs were not only capable of herding cattle over long distances, but also had the intelligence to make quick decisions and adapt to changing situations. Over time, the breed continued to evolve and develop into the Australian cattle dog we know today. The breed standards were established, and efforts were made to preserve the unique characteristics and working abilities of these dogs. Today, Australian cattle dogs are not only highly regarded for their herding skills, but also make excellent companions and working dogs in various other fields. Obedience trials and their purpose. Obedience trials play a crucial role in evaluating a dog's training, obedience, and ability to perform specific tasks. These trials serve as a platform for Australian cattle dogs to showcase their skills and demonstrate the level of training they have received. The purpose of obedience trials is to assess a dog's ability to follow commands, exhibit discipline, and perform tasks with precision and accuracy. During obedience trials, Australian cattle dogs are evaluated on their response to basic obedience commands such as sit, stay, heel, and recall. These fundamental commands serve as the foundation for more advanced training and are essential for a dog's overall obedience. The trials also test the dog's ability to perform more complex tasks, including retrieving objects, jumping over obstacles, and engaging in scent work. The significance of obedience trials lies in their ability to gauge a dog's level of obedience and training. It allows handlers and trainers to assess the effectiveness of their training methods and identify areas that need improvement. Obedience trials provide a structured environment for dogs to showcase their skills and receive feedback from judges, which helps in refining their training techniques. Furthermore, obedience trials promote discipline and focus in Australian cattle dogs. Through these trials, dogs learn to respond promptly to commands, maintain composure in various situations, and exhibit self-control. Participating in obedience trials not only enhances a dog's obedience skills, but also strengthens the bond between the dog and its handler. Overall, obedience trials serve as a platform for Australian cattle dogs to demonstrate their skills, showcase their training, and highlight their ability to perform specific tasks. These trials provide a comprehensive evaluation of a dog's obedience and serve as a testament to the hard work and dedication put into their training. Training techniques for obedience trials. When it comes to preparing Australian cattle dogs for obedience trials, there are several effective training techniques that can be employed. One popular method is positive reinforcement, which involves rewarding desired behaviors with treats, praise, or play. This technique helps to motivate the dogs and reinforces the idea that performing certain actions will result in a positive outcome. Another effective training technique is clicker training. This involves using a small handheld device that makes a clicking sound when pressed. The click is used to mark the desired behavior and is followed by a reward. Over time, the dog learns to associate the click with the reward, making it easier to communicate and reinforce desired behaviors. Consistency is key when it comes to training Australian cattle dogs for obedience trials. Dogs thrive on routine and repetition, so it's important to establish consistent rules and expectations. This includes using the same commands and cues, as well as practicing training exercises regularly. By providing clear and consistent guidance, the dogs will develop a better understanding of what is expected of them. It's worth noting that every dog is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. It's important for trainers to be adaptable and willing to try different techniques to find what works best for their individual dog. Some dogs may respond better to certain training methods, so it's important to be patient and flexible in the training process. Basic obedience commands. Understanding the fundamental obedience commands is essential for Australian cattle dogs to excel in obedience trials. These commands serve as the building blocks for more advanced training and enable dogs to demonstrate their discipline and responsiveness. Here are some of the basic obedience commands that Australian cattle dogs must master. Sit. Teaching a dog to sit on command is one of the first and most important commands to establish control. It is a foundational command that helps dogs maintain focus and prepares them for further training. Stay. The stay command teaches dogs to remain in a specific position until given permission to move. This command is crucial for maintaining control and ensuring the safety of both the dog and its handler. Heel. Heel is a command that teaches dogs to walk calmly and closely beside their handlers without pulling or straying. It promotes good leash manners and enhances the bond between the dog and its handler. Recall. Recall is a command that teaches dogs to come back to their handler when called. It is a vital command for safety and allows handlers to maintain control in various situations. Mastering these basic obedience commands lays the foundation for more advanced training and ensures that Australian cattle dogs are well prepared for obedience trials. These commands not only showcase the dog's ability to follow instructions, but also demonstrate their discipline, focus, and willingness to work with their handlers. Advanced skills demonstrated in trials. During obedience trials, Australian cattle dogs demonstrate a wide range of advanced skills that highlight their intelligence and versatility. These trials provide a platform for these remarkable dogs to showcase their abilities and impress both judges and spectators alike. One of the advanced skills that Australian cattle dogs excel at is retrieving. With their strong work ethic and natural herding instincts, they have a keen sense of retrieving objects and are able to do so with precision and speed. Whether it's fetching a ball, a frisbee, or even specific items like keys or toys, these dogs are highly skilled in retrieving tasks. In addition to retrieving, Australian cattle dogs also demonstrate impressive jumping abilities. They are known for their agility and athleticism, which allows them to effortlessly clear obstacles and hurdles during obedience trials. Their powerful hind legs and strong bodies enable them to leap over high jumps with ease, showcasing their physical prowess. Scent work is another advanced skill that Australian cattle dogs excel at during obedience trials. With their exceptional sense of smell, they are able to track and locate specific scents with great accuracy. This skill is particularly useful in tasks such as search and rescue operations or detecting illegal substances. Australian cattle dogs are able to follow scent trails and indicate the presence of the target scent, making them invaluable in various working scenarios. Overall, the advanced skills demonstrated by Australian cattle dogs during obedience trials highlight their exceptional abilities and the extensive training they undergo. Whether it's retrieving, jumping, or scent work, these dogs consistently impress with their intelligence, agility, and dedication. Their performance in these trials is a testament to their remarkable skills and the strong bond they develop with their handlers. Challenges and tips for success. Training and competing in obedience trials with Australian cattle dogs can be both rewarding and challenging. These intelligent and energetic dogs require a consistent and patient approach to training, as well as careful preparation for the trials. Here are some common challenges faced during the process and expert tips for achieving success. 1. High energy levels. Australian cattle dogs are known for their high energy levels, which can sometimes make it difficult to keep them focused during training sessions. To overcome this challenge, it is important to provide them with plenty of physical exercise before training to help them release excess energy. Additionally, incorporating mental stimulation activities, such as puzzle toys or scent work, can help keep their minds engaged and prevent boredom. 2. Independent nature. Australian cattle dogs are known for their independent nature, which can sometimes make them less responsive to commands. To address this challenge, it is crucial to establish a strong bond and trust with your dog through consistent and positive reinforcement training. Using rewards and treats to motivate them, along with clear and concise commands, can help overcome their independent streak and improve their obedience. 3. Distractions. Obedience trials can be filled with distractions, such as other dogs, noises, and unfamiliar environments. Teaching your Australian cattle dog to focus and ignore distractions is essential for success in these trials. Start by gradually introducing distractions during training sessions and rewarding them for maintaining focus. Gradually increase the level of distractions over time to build their resilience and ability to concentrate in challenging environments. For consistency, consistency is key when training Australian cattle dogs for obedience trials. Establishing a routine and using the same commands and techniques consistently will help them understand what is expected of them. Inconsistency can confuse them and hinder their progress. It is also important to set realistic goals and be patient with their learning process. Remember that each dog learns at their own pace, so avoid rushing or becoming frustrated. 5. Seek professional guidance. If you are facing difficulties or struggling to train your Australian cattle dog for obedience trials, seeking professional guidance can be highly beneficial. Enrolling in obedience classes or working with a qualified dog trainer who specializes in Australian cattle dogs can provide valuable insights and personalized guidance to overcome specific challenges. By understanding and addressing these common challenges, along with implementing expert tips, you can increase your chances of success in training and competing with Australian cattle dogs in obedience trials. Remember to stay patient, consistent, and always prioritize the well-being and happiness of your furry companion throughout the training journey. Benefits of obedience trials for Australian cattle dogs. Obedience trials provide numerous benefits for Australian cattle dogs, enhancing their mental stimulation, obedience, and bond with their handlers. Participating in these trials allows these intelligent and highly trainable dogs to showcase their skills and demonstrate their ability to follow commands and perform tasks with precision. One of the key benefits of obedience trials is the mental stimulation they provide for Australian cattle dogs. These trials challenge their problem-solving abilities and keep their minds sharp. Through the training and preparation required for these trials, these dogs are constantly engaged and stimulated, which helps prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. Additionally, obedience trials contribute to improved obedience in Australian cattle dogs. The structured training and repetitive practice involved in preparing for these trials reinforce their understanding of commands and strengthen their ability to respond promptly and accurately. This enhanced obedience not only benefits the dogs during trials, but also in their everyday lives, making them well-behaved and reliable companions. Furthermore, participating in obedience trials strengthens the bond between Australian cattle dogs and their handlers. The teamwork and cooperation required in these trials foster a deep connection between the dog and their human partner. The trust and communication developed through the training process create a strong bond based on mutual understanding and respect. In summary, obedience trials offer Australian cattle dogs a range of benefits, including mental stimulation, improved obedience, and a strengthened bond with their handlers. These trials provide an opportunity for these remarkable dogs to showcase their skills and demonstrate their exceptional training.